The ultimate Real Housewife of Houston. This is the honorable title given by the Texas Monthly to the first owner of what could possibly be the most expensive closet in the world, Mrs. Theresa Roemer. The largest and most expensive closet in the world exists proudly in a multi-million-dollar mansion located at Woodland, Texas. In today's video, we're going to take a virtual tour of the most expensive closet and enjoy probably the most amazing clothes collection as well. Now, as impressive as the 17,000 square foot mansion that holds this closet is, the closet alone is equally impressive. In fact, some people may even consider the closet to be more impressive than the entire house itself, and that's completely fine. Why is that though? Well, because occupying an area of around 3,000 square feet, the walk-in closet is bigger than most average house areas. Not only that, the closet, or the she cave as Mrs. Roemer likes to call it, is a three-storied affair, with a beautiful spiral staircase linking the 3 floors of the cloth heaven. The walls of the staircases are also adorned with Theresa's big portraits. The lower floor of the closet boasts of some of the fanciest and over-the-top collections of watches, handbags, and jewelry. There's over 50 Hermes bags, with the 60,000 Hermes travel bag being her favorite. Theresa also owns some of the finest collections of Christian Louboutin's handbags. As for jewelry, trust me, she's got a lot. However, the 80 Karat Tanzanite ring worth $80,000 is the closest to her heart. The envious watch collection on this floor of the closet includes a Chanel diamond watch worth around $25,000 and a blue dial Rolex worth around $7,000. She has over 192 dresses, and that too is because she's not a big fan of dresses. Imagine how many she would have though if she was a big fan. Moving on to the second floor, there are clothes, shoes, belts, and a champagne bar. Not only that, there's a full wall dedicated to Louboutin footwear, which includes a Louboutin Limited Edition Pump worth around $4,000. She also happens to own a Pliner heel worth around $600, Louboutin Bejeweled boots worth $5,000, and also a YSL Pony Mohawk heel set with real pony hairs worth around $1,000. In total, there are over 560 pairs of shoes, and out of them, the 5,000 Louboutin Crystal Heels is her favorite. You know, every time I read stuff like this, I always just start to feel a little poorer and a little sadder for myself. But I'm not sad for her, she's doing so good. Also, she can be kinda humble, as she does claim that she loves everything in her collection, just like a parent would love their expensive children. Then there are Hermes, Fendi, Louboutin, and Gucci belts. She also proudly owns a Barbie doll in her closet. Finally, the top floor of the closet houses some of the most amazing furs, coats, and leathers. She owns both faux and real furs. Among the most expensive ones are mink coats with over $70,000 and lynx coats worth over $40,000. And guess what's more? The closet is equipped with a full beauty studio and its own champagne bar made to hold 245 bottles. Now, really, I do think the champagne bar was a really good idea because people would want to settle down for a drink after walking around the oversized closet, but I don't know, it just seems a little extra, doesn't it? But then again, if you can afford all this other stuff, why not? Oh, and also, the second floor of the closet can be accessed directly through a fingerprint-controlled door. However, it is a very interesting thing to know that the Roemer House, along with its iconic closet, was sold by Theresa Roemer and her husband Lamar Roemer some time ago to an undisclosed buyer for a little less than $7 million. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that seems like a really low price for a place like this, and it shouldn't be an overstatement to say that the buyer was very lucky to have gotten the house for only around $7 million. Heck, the closet itself might actually be worth $1 million itself, considering the fact that the construction of the closet costs a whopping $500,000. And even the Roemers had not intended to sell their house for $7 million because when the house was put up for sale in 2014, it was valued at a little less than $13 million. However, they were unable to find a suitable buyer, so the Roemers had to finally sell it for half the initial price because they, along with their 5 children, had downsizing plans. Now, coming back to the closet, Theresa Roemer considers that closets are to women what cars are to men. She believes that a woman can express her identity with her closet, just like some men like to express their identities through their cars. Me personally, I'd kill for that kind of closet. I'd make it a big old recording room. Though, that is the reason why Theresa Roemer says that she's always taken pride in her closets no matter whether they are big or small. But how did it become a sensation? Theresa Roemer's she cave really began to make headlines after Neiman Marcus of Texas Monthly was given a full house tour in the year of 2014. Even Theresa Roemer herself credits the blog written by Neiman Marcus to be the primary reason behind the widespread popularity gained by her closet. Now, the former Miss Texas Winners is not the type of person who would not make good use of her resources and just show them off. When her closet became popular, she thought of a great idea. She decided to advertise that she would allow the interested persons to take a tour of their closet, have their pictures taken, drink champagne and eat hors d'oeuvres in there in exchange for a few $100s. This was a too good offer for the ladies to resist, so the ladies started pouring in, bringing cash to Theresa. And what do you think she did with all that extra money? Spend it throwing lavish parties? Well, no actually. She used the money for charity work. Charity work is not new for Theresa. She has earlier donated to charities like the Texas Children's Hospital, American Heart Association, and American Cancer Society. A great socialite and a great philanthropist. Good combo. Theresa also says that the primary reason that she got her closet to be built this big is that she wanted to hold fundraisers in the closet itself so that more people would show up for the fundraising campaigns. In other words, the colossal closet gives back to society in whatever ways possible. Now, sadly, there are some bad tragic experiences to talk about, but before that, let's take a sneak peek into Theresa Roemer's personal life and how she became the proud owner of the largest closet in the world. The ultimate Real Housewife of Houston was born in the state of Texas, on a ranch in Nebraska to be more precise. She grew up with her 3 siblings in a cowboy-like lifestyle, milking the cattle, painting the picket fence, riding the horses, and working the lands. Theresa described herself as a tomboy while growing up. She then married her high school friend, but it was a failed marriage, and Theresa describes it as a hellish experience. Her second husband also did not like the kind of lifestyle that Theresa was trying to live. She did finally find the love of her life in Lamar Roemer, who was a former tennis player. Lamar and Theresa together own 4 oil and gas companies. Theresa, though, has suffered 2 personal losses. The first being the loss of her brother when he was in his 20s, and the second one was the loss of her son in a car accident. This was one of her darkest times, and in the words of Theresa, it was just a fog. You try to go to work, come home, I would just pray for God to help me get through a day, an hour, without crying. Growing up, Theresa was also diagnosed with rheumatic fever, which caused her heart to beat improperly. But this did not stop her from pursuing her passion for health and fitness, and later on won the coveted Miss Texas title, and found her own chain of fitness and health clubs. This allowed her to become a self-made millionaire at the age of 38. Theresa Roemer is one of the living examples of hard work, dedication, and never losing hope leading to success. According to her, when she's not busy in her closet or charity work, she fills her day with motivational speaking, book writing, selling real estate, and working on her clothing brand, Ni3OD Athletics. Okay, now let's talk about the tragic event that took place in the closet. The public got the first glimpse of the 3-story closet in a July 2014 episode of Good Morning America. Sadly, some robbers also got the glimpse and were mesmerized by the luxurious closet, so they thought it best to rob the place. And rob they did. The robbers fled with almost $1 million worth of jewelry, handbags, shoes, and clothes while the Roemers had went out to dinner. However, this is not the complete tragedy. Among the items robbed was a priceless locket which contained a strand of Theresa's deceased son Michael's hair. Some things are simply too precious to be lost. Did you enjoy this video? If yes, then do not hesitate to hit the like button and do subscribe for more awesome luxury videos. With that said, I'll meet you in the next one. Later, everybody!